The Aces are seething from the win that got away as they face a Wildcat squad still reeling from its harrowing loss. Can the Aces salvage one more victory before heading to Bangkok? Or the Wildcats finally claw its way to a win? Welcome to the Gameville Ballpark here in the city of Mandaluyong. The Aces will take on the Wildcats. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco. Joining us later will be Jess Constantino. Good afternoon to you, Bill.
Good afternoon, Sandy. Very morale-boosting win that the Aces need here to jump into a tie for first place. And for the Wildcats, will the real Wildcats show up today?
Well, Marcus Elliott was hot in the first half, but was cold in the second half, Bill.
Yes, absolutely. Against the third floor, they were just really caught by surprise with the defensive intensity of all these youngsters.
Look at the numbers of Marcus Elliott, 32 points though. On the other side, John Gabriel played his best performance last night.
Absolutely. If he puts his head down and focuses on doing the job without all those extracurriculars, he can be a very effective player.
11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. That's
absolutely
very surprising, Bill.
Yes, considering he hasn't been that consistent.
Jess Constantino, what's the latest?
Sandy and Bill, imports fatigue was a big factor in the Aces loss yesterday. That's why Coach Jason Santiago is really challenging the local players to step up and lighten the load of Kolchenko, Primac, and Elliott. Meanwhile, for the Wildcats, the team has nothing to lose and will be playing with no pressure today. However, the Wildcats is still committed to do their best and exert extra effort and hoping for a different outcome today. Aces versus Wildcats when we return. This is TAT Winter Tournament.
Playing center number 21, Sergey Primac. And forward number 15, the X-Man, Xavier Alexander. Guard number 8, the rifleman, Denzel Wong. Starting at guard number 2, Marcus Elliott. The head coach is Jason Santiago. His assistants are Dylan Darwan, Mamad Wago Ulit, team manager Yagi Emnas. Now starting for Chichi Albayanos, Wildcats. At guard number 4, Joshua Samet. Batter forward number 8, Mark Reculpa. Playing center number 14, Basiru Sakor. At forward number 17, Adrian Celada. Guard number 30, Charles Caniano. The head coach is Jake Patrigao. His assistants are Jet Saret and Sherwin.
Again, welcome to Gameville Ballpark. Our starters for the Aces, Denzel Wong, Marcus Elliott, Sergey Primac, Kolchenko, and Alexander. Wildcats will start with Joshua Sala, Charles Caliano, Basiru Sakur, Mark Redufa starting for the first time, and Adrian Celada.
You know, given the size advantage and the number of imports of the Aces, the Wildcats may just want to give the ball to Celada and Saret and let them bomb away from the outside.
And Sakur and Primac will jump it out. And the Wildcats controlling the tip, 0-2 coming into this ball game.
It's going to be very hard for them to crack the inside defense of the Aces with all that size and firepower. So they might want to loosen things up again.
A
bit.
win here for the Wildcats. They will tie with the Aces.
That's, well, that's true.
And Xavier will score.
But if the Aces win, they're in a triple tie for first place. Very poor defense that time by the Wildcats. Didn't seem to bother.
Basiro Sakur erasing Premac there to score.
Yes, both teams coming out flat so far, especially on defense.
Marcus Elliott, top scorer for the team yesterday, 32 points. Was hot back in the first half. Kolchenko for 3. Will not score from long distance. It goes out of bounds.
Well, Kolchenko normally doesn't start, but this game is pretty important, and they're bouncing back from a very painful loss yesterday. They were just simply outworked by the third floor.
Joshua Saret.
I think Saret is going to struggle the most here, given the size and quickness of the guards of the Aces.
One second to shoot. Basiro, does he know? Blocked by Kolchenko, and it's a 24-second shot clock violation.
Kolchenko knew. Great court sense by Premac and Kolchenko, Elliott, Alexander. They're always aware of what's going on.
The 3 doesn't go. Xavier. Back out to Denzel Wong. No. Denzel was hot back in the first half yesterday as Kolchenko will drive using his left hand plus a foul.
Kolchenko making the most of his time on the floor. Among the imports, he gets the least playing time.
Nice idea there for Kolchenko to drive strong to the hole. And he completes the 3-point play, no problem now. For Kolchenko, he has 3 points here in the first quarter.
Well, one of the things
5 points already for Kolchenko.
All 5 of the points of the Aces. And one thing the Wildcats can do here is, slow the pace down, frustrate the Aces, keep them from running. And lower pace means less possessions, less rebounds available.
And how about the performance of Adrian Silada here?
Oh, he's been up and down. He's vanished during important stretches of games. They really should just set him up more. It might take him a while, it might not.
Marcus Elliott for 3.
Let's also remember how physical and how draining the game yesterday was for the Aces.
Well, I think Marcus Elliott is hurt. They're replacing him. I think he's hurt.
Let's take a look. He's been having leg problems in past tournaments or past legs. Should be able to shake it off though.
Intercepted by Marcus. Oh, that's Marcy Arellano.
Arellano, casual dribble into the front court.
Denzel gets by Saret. Nice move. Going glass. No. Arellano able to get to it.
Denzel's got to get his confidence back, especially in his 3-point shot. That's his most important weapon.
Celada, Basiro Sakur. Shot clock at 7. There's the body shake by Adrian Celada, but that is not his comfort zone. It's better if he's facing the basket.
That's true.
Ball stays. No, it will go back to the Wildcats. Timeout. We'll be right back. 6:23 to go. All right, we are back. Make that 6 minutes and 23 to go. Early timeout being called by the Wildcats.
Well, they don't want to get buried under an avalanche, and their offense is anemic. It's like you don't know who's going to take the shot.
That's been their problem ever since they
Yeah.
joined the TAT.
Yeah, but more disorganized than usual. That's what I was saying. They have to identify the mismatch. Celada against Wong.
And he was facing the basket. What a pass by the X-Man to Alexander. Make that Sergei Primak.
Very, very poor passing here by the Wildcats. They really have to get their heads into the game.
6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Denzel. Yesterday he went 3 out of 3. Perfect to start the first quarter yesterday. Celada misfires, rebounded by Kolchenko.
Kolchenko. He really should be starting on this team. He provides a lot of stability and size at the guard spot. Gayosa and Acosta coming into the game, and you have Kolchenko and Alexander sitting down. Good point. If fatigue is a problem, then you rest them early and give them more breaks during the game.
Galliano missing on the 3 attempt.
Redulfa with a good effort there.
First 2 points for Redulfa.
The Ace is trying to set up a good outside shot for Wong.
Maki Acosta.
That's going to work. Pick and roll.
It's been a big help coming up the bench for the Aces.
And he emotionally on the floor, he's very stable.
Yeah.
Doesn't lose his cool, does what he needs to do for the team, sets screens, picks up offensive boards.
And he always have that game face on.
Yeah.
Rebounded by Denzel Wong. Denzel Wong with a layup.
Well, he knew it. He knew he had the opportunity.
First 2 points for Denzel Wong, and Alfred Gayosa, by the way, is in the game. Too early for him to be in the game.
Yes, but everybody has to lend a helping hand now.
Under 4 minutes remaining, Saret played by Maki Acosta. Galliano. Basiro Sakur.
Time was winding down, and they just ran out of clock.
Gayosa. Denzel for 3 and
Finally.
got it. 5 points straight for Denzel Wong.
That's what we were saying earlier. He didn't hit his first 3-point shot, so he took it to the basket, scored, got his confidence back, refocused, and got a 3-pointer.
Celada posted him against the shorter Denzel Wong. Outside to Galliano for 2. No problem for Galliano to score.
You don't need a 3-point shot all the time.
Yes.
That's a problem. That's become the culture of professional basketball. Everybody wants to hit a 3-pointer.
3 minutes remaining.
Aces taking their time. They have a 6-point lead and don't really feel threatened.
Denzel is free. Maki with the offensive rebound. Back out to Marcy Arellano. Marcy putting Redulfa on a torture chamber. Another possession for the Aces. The Wildcats, they're just standing in there.
Yes. Not much movement on defense.
Oh, the steal by Redulfa.
Rodolfo is a bright spot for the Wildcats. He just needs to get more exposure and more touches.
Celada now facing Marcy Arellano. He takes it, and the long rebound by Arellano.
Oh, he's really been inconsistent in this particular.
Yeah.
We've seen better from him.
Another rebound for Acosta. Back out to Denzel Wong.
3 offensive boards by Acosta already.
Denzel shoots and scores from downtown.
Well, he's a streaky shooter, but when he's on, it's really difficult to stop him.
When he's hot, he's hot. If he's
Yeah.
cold, he's cold.
He is.
1 minute and 35 to go. Celada, Wong on him. There's the fadeaway shot.
That's
Goes out of bounds.
Already a 9-point lead by the Aces.
Let's take a look at this replay here. Three-pointer from Denzel Wong. Caliano showing no resistance in stopping that shot of Denzel Wong.
8 points already for Denzel Wong, plus the 5 of Kolchenko. That's already 13 of their 17 points.
Denzel.
A little, that was a little farther out.
One minute, 10 seconds to go. Started outside. Gayosa giving him some space.
Nobody inside for the rebound for the Wildcats. That's the problem. You can have the best shot selection in the world, but once you miss and there's no rebound, that's it.
Outside for 3, Denzel. He is shooting 2 out of 7 now from the three-point land. Again, now he gets by Celada. The drive by Denzel Wong and the layup.
Nice up fake. You don't want to be too predictable.
And Denzel with 9 points, or make that 8 points here in the first quarter. Yeah, 10 points already. 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock.
So it's a little gun shy here. I'm wondering why.
Celada is not.
Oh boy. It's been firing blanks this whole first quarter.
Well, only 1 field goal for Celada and he's taken out. Macabalyog in the game for the first time.
Only 2.7 seconds left on the shot clock. Though.
Macabalyog. Here is Marcy Arellano. Short on the layup.
Could have used the left hand.
We'll go right back. The wife of Du Lacasti Santos, Jill Lacasti Santos. That's our face of the crowd, brought to you by Erase Beauty Care.
A lot of pretty faces in the crowd, and you know, if you've got Koyo Panko on your team, he's batting 100% when it comes to.
We have to put the number
pretty
of
faces.
Koyo Panko there
Yes.
when we flash the face of the crowd.
If you want to be famous, call Koy.
Another three-pointer for Denzel Wong. Marcus Elliott back in the game now.
Yeah, so he's okay.
He's
Very sturdy player, even at his age.
Sarat for 3. That is his first attempt, and
The ball finally made up its mind to go in, and they need that. Now the lead is only 11 for the Aces.
Denzel shoots and will miss.
Oh, bad pass.
Gayosa will score. Nice spin move there, and a foul will be called on Macabalyog.
So you have a lot of support players now on the floor for the Wildcats, and they're a little confused about their roles.
Alfred Gayosa with his first. All right, we'll have Jess Constantino. Jess.
Gentlemen, Coach Jason of the Aces told the team to forget about the loss yesterday and instead focus on the game at hand. For the Aces, it's not about having a good start, but rather about making a strong finish. That's why Coach Jason's challenge to his team today: let's end the year with a win and welcome 2025 in high spirits. Sandy and Bill?
Wow.
Yeah. One final blast to end the year.
Wildcats basketball.
I don't think confidence is an issue for the Wildcat or for the Aces rather. They just have so much firepower.
They have 4 world imports playing together.
Yes. They actually even have Eman Ujola, who's not even on the floor, hasn't played yet.
Yes.
I saw him on the bench earlier.
Ball kicked out by Basero Sakur.
The foot trap, it should reset the shot clock. Oh, here's another guy we've been looking for.
Yeah, John Gabriel scored 11 points. And in his first game, he scored 25 points, but missing so many shots from the free throw line. As Marcus Elliott, I hope he's okay. First 2 points for Marcus.
He looks okay. He's not limping or anything. And, you know, Gabriel came in, he was confused, and Elliott took advantage.
Basero missing inside. Denzel into the hands of Alfred Gayosa. Fouled by John Gabriel.
That was a clear block upstairs, but caught him with the body. So that's twice already since Gabriel came in that they've attacked him, not giving him a chance to settle down and become part of the flow.
27 for the Aces, 16 for the Wildcats, the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats.
It's been a lethargic game for the Wildcats.
Reverse
Maybe
by Eddie Encelada.
this could be the start of something. They're only laboring under a 12-point deficit now.
Elliott. Back out to Denzel for 3. Rebounded by Brian Elad. Denzel.
With the left hand. Nice ball fake, though.
He has so many moves, but this is his specialty.
Oh, look at Elad cleaning glass here.
First 2 points for Brian Elad here in the Asian tournament, the Manila leg.
Sakur was way on the outside. You know, not getting involved in the rebound at all.
Yu. Nice drive by Yu. 7 minutes and 13 to go.
It's the younger guys and Celada who are making a difference here for the Wildcats.
Another 3-pointer. Denzel missing again.
His shooting percentage is starting to go down now.
Yes. After making 2 straight. And that's Yu scoring in transition for the Wildcats. Down by 8 points now, 30-22. Xavier from far away. 2 points for the X-Man.
Just so many weapons on the part of the Aces. How are you going to stop them?
And the steal by the Aces. Gayosa hangs in the air and 2 points for him.
Kept his composure despite having 2 defenders, and the lead is now back to 12.
This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. (34-22), 6.5 remaining in the first half.
And
Denzel Wong, 2 out of 9 now from the 3-point range.
the Wildcats really have to do something or else they're going to get buried here before halftime. They're down by 12. Haven't really done much in terms of defense.
Celada is a little bit tentative here.
That's true.
Sakur, the recovery. Outside to
They're all
Gabriel.
just standing around.
Here is Marcus Elliott. And he put the ball to the hole. Celada. Macabalyog back out to Celada for three.
No rebound at all for the Wildcats, and they have enough bigs to contend.
Marcus Elliott thought he was fouled by John Gabriel. He will not get the call.
And for the Aces, now you have Kochenko, you have Primac, you have Ojola, and you have Acosta sitting on the bench.
Oh, that's a deadly substitution for
Yes.
the Aces. Well, their bench, the bench of the Aces yesterday, although scored only 18 points versus the third floor. That made a difference, and Marcus Elliott will score. So 4 straight points for Marcus Elliott.
And slowly, the Aces are inching away, and there's no response from the Wildcats.
And there's no sense of urgency for the Wildcats.
And you don't know what's going on, and who's going to be involved in what, where the ball's going to go.
The assist from Denzel Wong, Marcus Elliott with the field goal. Shot clock down to 12. Here is Gabriel for three.
Under 5 minutes to go, and the Aces controlling everything, the tempo, the rebounding story.
Denzel, 2 of 10 now. Adrian Celada scoring on the layup. Timeout, the Aces. Basiro Sakur only 1 field goal here in the first half.
And he's not really working on the boards. He would be a really big help to the Wildcats.
I think he's a little bit confused of his role here for the Wildcats. He's the only import there.
And they're not even setting him up.
And Marcus missing on the 3 attempt.
Well, the Wildcats playing here like a bunch of orphans.
He heard us as Basiro will score underneath.
and Xavier again with his persecution complex. Why me? He has not had a good relationship with the referees since day one. And he normally doesn't really complain, but I guess it must really be bothering him.
And a bad free throw there for Basiro Sakur. He has 4 points here. Xavier, 4-3.
Just give the ball to Celada and get out of the way. He's got a mismatch. He's got the shooting. He's got the dribbling. And Gabriel can shoot from there, but he's also gun shy.
Pascua missing inside, rebounded by Xavier Alexander. Brian Elad is ahead, but he will not force it. He gives it to Marcus Elliott. And Elliott scoring 6 straight points for Marcus Elliott here in the second half.
Mental lapse on defense by the Aces that time.
But that's a foul and a 4-point play.
That was a very poor foul on the part of Celada. Thought he was clean.
Now he will go to the free throw line. Obvious foul given up by Adrian Celada. You never foul a jump shooter, especially Denzel Wong.
And back in the day, if the foul was after the shot, they would have just given the ball back to the Aces.
In the meantime, Sergei Primac is back.
17-point lead now Gabriel stepped on the sideline.
Gabriel stepped on the line.
Wildcats basically just going through the motions here. Have not won a game so far.
And how about the Wildcats? In their last game versus the Titans, they scored only 5 points in the fourth quarter. While
They
the
only
Titans-
scored 56 points for the game.
Yes.
And the field goal shooting was 21%, or rather 30%. 1 out of 19 from three-point range. that's the word for it.
Marcus Elliott will go to the free throw line. So the Wildcats fouling the Aces here. They're giving the Aces
Extra opportunities.
some good looks. And they are not showing any resistance.
Yes, 20-point lead now by the Aces.
Celada will score over Denzel Wong. For 3. Do the retrieval, fouled by Pascua.
Well, he suddenly saw that he had the height advantage.
Oh yeah. Wise move there by Du Lacasti Santos.
He's a very solid player. Good defense, great fundamentals, has a decent shot. Still shaking off the pain he felt in his elbow. Under 2 minutes to go before halftime, partner.
And Du Lacasti Santos goes 2 out of 2. Jill Lacasti Santos, the wife of Du. Du and Jill. Nice combination. 50-30, that's a 20-point lead for the Aces. You know, the Wildcats not hitting their shots. Denzel is way ahead.
No comment.
Celada.
Now, you know, really the Wildcats have to want it. Looks like they don't. That's traveling.
Yeah, well, he's trying to be creative.
A little too fancy, you know, and
Yeah, he's a fancy player.
you don't need that right now.
And he quickly apologized to Sergei Primak.
Sakor went up without the ball.
Elliott scores.
Good pass from Alexander.
You know, Xavier Alexander is always smiling. He's a
Yeah.
jolly guy.
Normally, when he feels he's getting the short end of the calls here.
And Basida step out of bounds.
But you know, these guys have seen it all. They've been around, so you know they just want everything to be done well and you know,
Perfectly
be fair.
timed pass
Yeah.
by Xavier Alexander. You know, he can play all 5 positions.
Yes, that's true.
Sergey. "30 seconds to go, 54-30.
Well, the Wildcats are on track to maintain their scoring average.
Sakur is fouled. I'm surprised that head coach Jade Padriga of the Wildcats, he's not making any adjustments.
What can he do? You know, what they can do firstly is just put more effort. So it's not really a a matter of rotating your players. It's a matter of changing the attitude.
Yeah.
What's interesting to me is that the Aces are resting Odiola in this game. Maybe preparing him for Bangkok.
Yeah, so far, the Aces, they're doing good here.
And you know, Kolchenko has been on the bench for a long time. Acosta has been on the bench for a while.
It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
Nobody from the bench signaling them that time was running out.
5 seconds. Strong move there by Marcus Elliott.
Matador defense.
Oh! Well, they counted
counts.
or not?
It counts. But they're going to review first. Xavier Alexander insisting on a review. But I think it counts.
So we'll wait for the official verdict, if it's counted or not.
Well, the score currently stands at 54-31.
I know.
It doesn't count?
Yes.
No, it doesn't count. So the score stays at 54-31.
All right, now we go to our move of the game. Ooh, that's our move of the game.
I got dizzy there.
Alfred Gayosa, I got dizzy with that spin move. Alfred Gayosa, 54-31 at the half.
And welcome back. This is the TAT halftime interview. Joining us this afternoon is, of course, the Executive Director of the Asian Tournament, Mr. Jack Ruby. Sir, congratulations. This is our third leg in the Winter Tournament. Although, you know, it's a little bit sad that we're nearing towards the end in the grand finale. Can you share with us what can we expect in the grand finale in Bangkok, Thailand?
Well, it's the grand finals in Bangkok at the Versa International School. And this time around, we have international schools, teams participating, including three international teams from Laos and Thailand. So we expect one hell of a grand finals in Thailand.
Sir?
And also, one of our owners is going to Bangkok. No? And Dwight Howard will be there to grace our finals and the awarding ceremonies.
Exciting times in Thailand. But Sir Jack, 2025 is around the corner, and I know there's a lot of changes for the next season. What are the things that we can look forward to in the new season of the Asian Tournament?
More new cities, more legs. We're going to Japan, China, Indonesia, Thailand, and of course here in the Philippines. So more legs, more sports entertainment for our fans, and more projects for Nudge.
Wow, indeed an exciting year and a bigger year for TAT in 2025. Now, sir, this is your time to invite our viewers to watch the grand finale in Bangkok from January 2 to 6.
Well, if you can fly to Thailand, please fly there and watch the games live at the Verso International School. If not, watch us on YouTube, on Blast TV, and Aliu 23. Watch them live.
Thank you so much, Sir Jack. Advance congratulations for the one hell of a year for the Asian Tournament. Don't go away. We will be right back from our basketball action. This is TAT Winter Tournament.
Can't get enough of the action? basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. At number 10,
Unsolved mysteries in this game.
Mecca, beautiful reverse by Brian Mecca.
That's the main difference between the benches of the two teams.
At 9, wait for Coach Renzi Bahar. You with a move.
Great burst of speed there to get past the defense, and all of a sudden it's a tight game. They were once up by 10.
19-16. Moving to number 8. Marcy sees pace. He drops it to Primac for the dunk.
Great presence of mind. Marcia Aureliano, a threat. Within 3 feet of the basket, had to give up the ball, and he got defense to commit.
At 7.
My question now for the Wildcats is, can they change?
What a shot by JP Bilenchon. It was like a dance step for him.
Yes.
Number 6. Marcus Elliott with 4 triples already here in the game. YouTube guarding him. Gayosa. He drops it. Amari. Oh, Du Lacasti Santos will score. Nice reverse by Du Lacasti Santos.
Restores a 13-point lead.
At 5.
So Denzel's going to have to play honest defense.
Block from behind there. Ian Pardo with a rejection. The shot of Denzel Wong. Pardo for 3. Got it!
Just a 4-point game, Sandy.
And the third floor showing some signs of life here, down by 4 points. They were down by as many as 17 points.
Now the Aces might want to burn another timeout.
Now we go to number 4.
The Titans had Doligo leading the second unit. Now he's with the starters.
Another wide open lane, Bill.
Yes.
One quarter down, 3 more to go. You're watching the number 3 spot.
That is one advantage that the Aces will have. In this
Because
game.
of the speed.
If they will be able to get transitions.
Gerald
like this.
Anderson
Whoa,
with a look
beautiful
away. What a play there for the Gerald Anderson-led third floor team.
And the lead is down to 9 points.
55-46. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Number 2.
Gayosa is now in there for defensive purposes.
And you know both. Oh! King Kong with a slam dunk.
The only thing missing is beating his chest.
And and both teams are not shooting well from long distance here in the second half.
Not in the second half, no. They used it all up in the first half. That's a foul.
And now the number 1 play of the day. 7 out of 19 from the field, 2 out of 4 from the line. Inside to 20.
Oh! What a throwdown.
Picture perfect. Dunk there by 20.
Flawed attempt at fronting him. Watch this. Gabriel doesn't have the hops to front him.
Oh, yes. This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. We are at the half here, and the Aces in total control, 56. The Wildcats with a big problem going into the third, 31. Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco. Some highlights back in the first half.
And the highlights are probably all aces. Denzel Wong doing a good job of not just scoring, but helping his teammates get involved in the offense.
Andrew Enchilada also, he struggled in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, better quarter for Enchilada.
Yes,
You also a good backup scorer for them.
But, that's it. Everybody else is nada so far for the Wildcats.
Marcus Elliott scoring 6 straight points
True.
to end the
And that's
first
in
half.
transition. And Eman Ojola won't need to wash his jersey tonight.
17 points in the first half, 8 out of 11 from the field, 3 assists for Marcus Elliott.
Yeah, and he actually hurt his elbow earlier in the game. Or was it his knee? His knee, and left the court for a while, but came back, and he's okay.
Andrew Enchilada, that's the numbers. Look at that, 4 of 13.
It's not even 33%.
4 assists, 8 points.
And he's taking the bulk of the attempts. Not that they're taking that many.
Well, let's go to the numbers back in the first half.
The numbers that matter. And do not be shocked.
And we are waiting for it.
And it will not arrive.
All right, you talk about, look at the gloomy faces of the players of the Wildcats.
Well, I think they knew, one, that the Aces are upset about losing yesterday. And two, they have not won a game. And, there comes a point in a team's life when, you want to keep losing from becoming a way of life.
Wow. You can see Silada going to their bench. And the Aces now back here in the court.
Well, they might just, as well as keep
So-
feeding the ball to Celada.
A win here for the Aces. We have a 3-way tie with 2 and 1.
For second place, yes. Because of the big win by the Titans earlier, dealing a third floor their only loss so far. Which will make everything interesting when we go to Bangkok.
So again, the Bangkok continuation will be on January 2.
Same channels, partner.
January 2 to January 6.
Absolutely.
5 days of hard court action there in Bangkok. And we'll be awarding the grand finale champion, the best player or the most valuable player,
Most
Mythical
improved.
5, most improved player,
Most
coach of the
defensive
year,
player.
most defensive player.
But no commentator of the year.
Yes.
I
And
nominated you, by the way.
all right, forget about it. For your safety,
You're the lone nominee.
for your safety, please do not sit on the gutter or lean on the glass.
Yes, we almost lost you there. Because you don't know how to read safety stickers.
All right. By the way, the officials, Jerry Gabriel, Boy Manyalag, and Bayais. Golchenko, Vitug is in the game. He did not see action in the first half. Wong, Maki Acosta, and Golchenko.
Very small 5, comparatively speaking, for the Aces.
Wildcats will start with Basiro Sakuro, Cabalyog, Caliano, Saret, and Gabriel.
What a really lousy pass from Gabriel.
Yes.
You can tell his head's not really in the game.
Denzel goes inside, and that's a travel.
He was hoping for a foul when he had to blow past 3 defenders.
Jess Constantino, what's the latest?
Sandy and Bill, Coach Jade of the Wildcats only have 3 reminders for the team this second half. Number 1, tighter defense, especially on the bigs of the Aces. Second, run and prevent the fast break points of their opponent. And lastly, cut this lead by making stops and connecting their possession, 1 possession at a time, gentlemen.
How will they do that, Bill?
That's a very good question. I wish I had an answer. But it all boils down to the demeanor of the team. We're not seeing that much intensity, and again, the no execution, no ball movement. They're just playing leisurely playground basketball.
Not even better than a pickup game.
Yeah.
Xavier behind the back pass to AJ Vitog for three. Yes, sir.
Now a 26-point game.
56 to 33. No, that's 59 to 33.
You might want to start wagering on how big the lead will be by the end.
Maki Acosta controlling it, but Macabalyog challenging him. The ball stays with the Wildcats.
8 minutes
Arrow
to go.
pointing to the Wildcats.
8 minutes to go, third quarter.
Well, they're giving Caliano an open look. Problem is Caliano is not scoring.
They're challenging him to prove himself that he can score.
But up to this point, he's still not scoring for the Wildcats.
Yes, indeed.
AJ Vito throws it away.
He had a good first step against Saret already. Celada back on the floor, hoping he can light a fire under his teammate.
Saret shooting over Bitog. Golchenko brings it down. Xavier. Denzel for three. They're looking for Denzel Wong, and Denzel with his third three-point field goal of the game.
This is the kind of game, Sandy, where records are set. Most points, most rebounds, most assists, etc. Because it's very fast and loose inside the paint.
And Sakur scoring there for the Wildcats. Almost 3 minutes gone. They're looking for Denzel again. Golchenko decided to give it to Xavier, and Xavier turned the ball over.
Celada being guarded by Acosta.
Caliano again will take it, and he continues to miss from long distance.
They're giving him room to shoot.
Here is AJ Vitog. Maki Acosta for three.
He can hit this.
Oh, yes, all day. 6 minutes and 25 to go. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. The three of Denzel Wong here in the third period. Maki Acosta also scoring from long distance here in the third.
I think the Wildcats have already rolled over and played dead. The Celada wants to change that, but he's the lone voice in the wilderness here.
Wow. It's like I'm watching or reading a horror, a horror book.
That's not what I would have wanted, but okay, I'll take it. Turnover, 3 turnovers now by the Aces in this quarter.
5:54 remaining in the third period. Not much action going on for the Wildcats here. Caliano has been missing his shots. No room to breathe there. Celada will try to score. He is fouled by Alfred Gayosa.
Terrible, terrible foul. You're up by 28 points. The guy's shooting hasn't been consistent. Why give him 3 free throws?
Well, the bad foul given up by Alfred Gayosa.
Celada was looking for someone to high five, but nobody's there.
It was
Gabriel's back on the bench, by the way.
Redulfa back in the game for the Wildcats.
So smaller 5 now for the Wildcats. 26-point lead for the Aces. They're finally denying Denzel Wong the 3-point shot.
Nice shot, nice spin move there by the veteran Marcy Arellano.
You know, he's smiling and pretends to be fixing his hair.
Joshua Santos score for the first time. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
They're rolling the ball. They don't want the game to be over. Gonna get an 8-second violation. They're telling, they're clearing it out for Denzel.
Gayosa scores the assist from Denzel Wong.
Everybody contributing for the Aces at this point.
Redulfa throws it up. Will not score. Gayosa pushing it down, going all the way for the bucket. 4.5 remaining in the third.
31-point lead.
Sakur.
No intensity, no urgency on the part of the Wildcats.
Oh yeah, they're just standing in there, playing no defense at all.
They will sink to 0-3 if this keeps up.
Denzel. Yeah, well, Denzel forcing the issue. Here is Salada for the layup.
Dribbled right into 2 defenders.
Oh, that I think Denzel is hurt.
Could be.
Oh,
Banged knees
that's
with-
painful.
Somebody must have kneed him in the thigh.
It was Caliano who fouled Marcy Arellano to give the Aces a chance to change the lineup inside.
You know, Kolchenko's just sitting in his warmer at the end of the bench. Oh, that hurts. That's going to hurt for a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's true. Pasqua will score on the other end.
Some signs of life for the Wildcats. The lead is 15.
Alex Kolchenko from Ukraine enjoying his coffee. Ooh, he is singing the song.
No, he's a pretty fun-loving guy. He's very chill.
Now, we were talking about Adrian Silada. This is the right time to shine. I think this is the last game.
I think
For
that's
the
all.
year?
That's all he can do at this point. Try to make a difference.
72-47, a total domination here for the Aces after they were defeated by the third floor of Gerald Anderson yesterday.
Yes,
in a tightly contested ball game.
that
They
was
led-
a shocker. They led by as many 17, 15 at halftime.
Yeah, 15 points at half, 55-40. And then the massacre happened in the third period where the third floor outscored the Aces 28-12.
And that is very unusual for a high-octane team like the Aces.
And with 4 world imports. Basiro. Marcus Elliott brings it across. He gives it to Gayosa.
Gayosa is getting a lot of playing time. That's good for him.
Shot clock 9 seconds. EJ Vitog. Marcy for 3.
No defense and no fouls anymore in this game.
Sakur will score on the assist from Adrian Celada.
Oh boy. They're just going to use up clock and let the game go as fast as possible because they're so comfortably ahead, 23 points. Earlier I said it was 15, it was 25 at that point.
AJ, it hit the rim. He will not score though. Celada.
Gabriel back on the floor. Celada, the only one putting up a fight, really.
Final 2 minutes of the third period. There you go, the foul given up by Marcia Arellano.
The end of the game, we're going to see really big numbers for Adrian Celada and then nobody else after him.
Oh, he's looking at the score and missed there from the free throw line. Marcus Elliott as far as from long distance.
Still have one whole quarter to go, Sandy.
Gabriel with a move.
Well, previously, the last 2 times he touched the ball, he stepped out of bounds and threw a turnover.
First 2 points for Gabriel. 1:35 to go.
Something has to change in the culture of the Wildcats for them to think of winning. Create a situation where they will eventually prevail. Well, the lead is down to 18 points, partner.
72-54. We'd love to see the Wildcats being wild, right?
Oh, yeah. Go out of their way. Oh, strip job.
Pascua scores.
Now, we're saying all these nice things about Lakas de Santos and then he does something like that.
Less than a minute remaining. Marcy lost it, picked up by Celada into the hands of Joshua Saret.
Sloppy basketball by the Aces. They're just waiting for the quarter to end, really.
An empty possession there for the Aces.
The lead is now 14. It was, what, 31 a couple of minutes ago.
Alfred Gayosa. 4-3 and rebounded by Maki. That is his 7th rebound of the game.
That's his 4th one-handed rebound.
14 seconds to go. Shot clock at 5. Do. Gayosa with 1 to shoot. Yes, his 2nd from downtown.
Big shot.
Pascua, 1 second. Celada will fire.
That's the story of the game.
3 quarters down, 1 more to go. Let's take a look at this Alfred Gayosa 3, his 2nd here in the game. The luxury box. The bosses are there. Nori
Oh, Jack Ruby.
Jack
Do not
Ruby.
forget, please. Do not
Miss
forget.
Sheila. Our face of the crowd, Daniela Go. And it's brought to you by Erase Beauty Care.
With a photobomber, too.
And this is the 4th quarter. Your thoughts on the 3rd period?
Do I have to? No. Kidding aside, the game is lopsided, but it was 31, so Celada et al. Are trying to come back, but we need more oomph, more energy, more intensity from the Wildcats.
Just like this one. Denzel. Oh, we almost step on the line. Celada is ahead.
He's pumping up his numbers.
Denzel Wong with his first 3-point version here in the 4th quarter. He has 4. Celada scores. Was a foul on Denzel.
3-point play opportunity. Denzel Wong stepping on the gas.
The fast break points for Adrian Silada. The bad foul given up by Denzel Wong. Nine minutes, 17 to go in the game. Gayosa will not hesitate, but he throws up an air ball. Here is you, met by Lacasti Santos. Pascua, short on the layup.
Oh, that was a wasted opportunity.
And
Good thing,
Basiro Sakur.
yes, good thing Sakur was there.
And a quick timeout here by the Aces. 78 to 65. '78 to 65. Well, a rally from the Wildcats. They're down by as many as 31 points, right, Bill?
The question is how much more the Aces will allow.
Gayosa. And the Aces turning the ball over, but taken away by Lacasti Santos.
Wildcats not really organized here. They're capitalizing on the misses from all the outside shooting of the Aces.
Denzel will no hesitate. Short on the three.
And they're playing, the Aces are only playing with one import.
Sergey
Strawberry
travels.
didn't have a handle and went up in the air.
Good defense by. Quick hands there by Adrian Celada, preventing Sergey Primak to score.
Well, Celada has played an abundance of minutes here in the second half.
Celada for three. And rebounded by Denzel Wong. Inside to Primak, and the assist by Denzel Wong.
Well, he had the option of Elad and Primak, and he made the right choice.
Basiro Sakur.
Well, good defensive stand there by Alexander. He just stood his ground. You have to go around him or over him.
A bad pass by Denzel Wong.
Yes, he threw it at our cameraman. Pascua sits down.
Galliano continues to struggle from long distance here in the game. Marcy.
Came from that generation of the University of the East when they kept on churning out small guards.
It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
I don't think much is going to change in the next 6:49. The Wildcats call a timeout anyway.
'80-65, 15-point lead for the Aces. Ong.
That's Gabriel.
Oh no, that's Gabriel. He's wearing the jersey of Ong.
Yes, he must have mugged him last night.
Number 2 on Xavier Alexander.
Well, they're making some headway. I'm talking about the Wildcats, and they were down by 31. Now it's 15. But the Aces don't seem bothered. They have more than enough tools to repel any uprising.
Gabriel at the line is. That's second free throw was good. He's smiling after he made that shot. Denzel.
Dribbled into the defender again. Elad inside, Primac. Oh boy. A lot of traffic. I thought he traveled there. Shot clock winding down.
4 seconds. Denzel is blocked.
Gets it back. They get a fresh
hit the
shot
rim.
clock.
Sergey. Beautiful fake by Sergey.
Nice move. He really looked like he was going to take off.
.606 remaining. Joshua Sadat scoring there for the Wildcats. 82-68.
Yes.
Rebounded by Basiro Sakur. Adrian Silada.
Well, they just gave it to him.
So-
Three or more baskets for the Aces, and this game will already be almost impossible to catch up on.
Denzel with the ball fake. Nice layup by Denzel Wong.
Off the wrong leg, too.
Caliano. Rebounded by Marcy Arellano. Denzel Wong. He had no angle that time.
The foul on Primac. Trying to prevent the outlet pass. Oh, there's Kolchenko. We saw him in the first quarter. And
After that,
he hardly saw him since.
had a coffee break.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of funny, actually. Saret back on the floor.
Reverse is good for Joshua Sadat.
The lead is down to 12, partner.
5 minutes remaining in the game. Our last game here in Manila, in the city of Mandaluyong, the Philippines. So we'll see you on January 2 in Bangkok during the halftime interview with Jack Ruby.
One of the co-founders of the TAT.
Yes, he told us that an exciting 2025,
Oh, yeah.
the TAT is way up ahead.
The plan is to have an extended tournament.
Yeah, with Japan joining Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia.
Of course, Asia is the biggest market in the world. Roughly almost 2/3 of the world's population. We're talking about more than 4 of the 7.5 billion people in the world.
Asia is the biggest
Absolutely.
continent, right?
Between China and India, you already have
Yeah.
2.5 billion people.
4:25 to go.
Going through the motions now, trying to finish the game with no untoward accidents.
Denzel for 3.
The lead is 11 points.
Denzel again for 3. Yes, sir. $87-73.
2 more baskets and this game will be officially over because the Wildcats are not in a rush.
Oh, because they will be playing against time.
Yes, they actually already are.
87-75, and time is not on the side of the Wildcats anymore.
Great point.
Xavier. Denzel Wong for two. Gabriel. (89-77), a 12-point lead for the Aces.
12 points, less than 3 minutes to go. If they score here, this is over. Yep.
Oh, yes. Denzel Wong again.
Mathematically improbable now.
Back here at the Gameville Ballpark.
Under 3 minutes before the torture of the Wildcats officially ends.
Look at the shooting of Denzel Wong.
31 points.
31 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists,
Yes.
7 of 26 from the three-point territory, 12 of 35 from the field.
Remax sits down.
1 day of rest, maybe 2 days, and they will go. All these teams will go to Thailand.
I don't even think that they'll greet New Year in the Philippines. Today is the 28th. Luckily, it's a weekend, and then the 30th and 31st are both holidays here
Yeah.
in the Philippines. Then, of course, January 1 is a holiday. It's New Year's Day. Lead is 11 points. Wildcats doing a great job of trying to make it respectable. How do you blow a layup like that?
Yes. He hit the iron only.
Yes. He needs iron in his diet. See the effort there of Alexander blocking it with his left hand to boot.
90-79.
Ouch. Celada still trying.
Oh, and the Aces wants to talk things over. One minute and 35 seconds remaining. Mackey back in the game, and he will score. Nice assist there from Marcy Arellano. Basiro open inside. A minute 18 to go. Denzel hitting only the bottom of the net. 94 to 83. It's a bad foul for Denzel because they are in the penalty.
And the lead is 11, a minute and 5. It's safe to say it's over and done with, and now the Aces will climb up to a tie for first place in this leg. And the Wildcats are 0 and 3. A lot of catching up to do when we get to Bangkok. Nine-point game. It was once 31 points.
Marcy. 24-second shot clock violation. Thirty seconds to go. We are just waiting for the final buzzer.
Well, they should at least take a shot. They're not the ones in the lead. Still one more possession before we officially call it a day.
So a big win for the Aces. Final score 94-85, our move of the game.
There are a lot.
And Denzel Wong
Lost the handle, came up with it.
as the move of the game here.
A lot of highlights for Denzel Wong.
And he is also our best player of the game. Final score 94-85. Denzel Wong, 7 out of 26 from the three-point territory. He has 33 points. And Jess Constantino is there with the best player of the game, Denzel Wong.
Yes, Sandy and Bill. Denzel, you have 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists for today, and a win. Finally back in the winning column for your team. How does this win help your team in the grand finale in Bangkok?
I think it will give us momentum because yesterday we lost and we weren't feeling good in the dugout. So we came here today wanting for revenge, for redemption, as it will help us gain momentum towards the leg in Bangkok.
It's 3 days away since the new year. How do you plan to spend your new year?
Actually, we're gonna fly on the 1st, no? So 31st will be rest and practice for us. We gotta stay locked in because we know New Year, there's a lot of food, but we all have to be locked in for the leg next week.
Indeed, there's no rest for you guys. But advance Happy New Year and good luck on the grand finale in Bangkok. Do you have anyone to greet today?
I'm gonna shout out to those who watched us, who supported the Aces. Shout out to Lucky Lucas, to my friends who watched over the game, to the friends of my players. So thank you, everyone. I hope you may continue to support us even if we're in Bangkok. Thank you.
Thank you, Denzel, and congratulations again to your team. Back to you, Sandy and Bill.
Thank you, Jess Constantino, and thank you very much, Bill Velasco. See you on January 2 in Bangkok. My name is Sandy Gumo from Mandaluyong City in the Philippines. Maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Thank you for watching the Asian Tournament.